Guys, I am making some pig feet here. I have a whole pack of pig feet. Yeah, so I buy the vacuum sealed bag ones, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make a video, but I just started. I'm going to be putting some palm oil in here later on before I add my peanut butter. So make sure you get some African peanut butter from the African market, and I have some bay leaves in here, and I also have some regular black pepper and some ground white pepper. I got this from the African market as well, and I added some ground dried ginger from the African market. Here's the bay leaves that I mentioned, and the black pepper. Also, guys, I did go ahead and add some of my chicken seasoning. And yeah, so basically I'm just gonna let this cook like this. I'm gonna mix this up, and I'll see you guys once I'm ready to add my basically I'm gonna mix all of this up, and I'll see you guys once we're ready to add the palm oil. I know a lot of people be asking like some crazy questions like, do you clean your meat? Do you clean your pig feet? Like, duh. If you clean your vajayjay, hopefully you clean your meats, okay? As I always say. But yeah, pretty much clean it with vinegar, lemon juice, all that good stuff, okay? Guys, I did add some onion powder. To save us some time, guys, I am going to go ahead and grab my mixed blend. We're not gonna use that one because it's gonna give it a different taste. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one here. I always keep my veggies, most of my veggies, in the freezer, which these are freezer brand ones. But even if I like buy whole peppers, I cut them up and don't use the whole thing. I just freeze them. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my whole crawfish inside of here. Sometimes I do fry the vegetables and everything together. Lots of times I do blend my peppers and everything in a blender, but sometimes I do like to see my vegetables that's in there, like my peppers and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave it whole. Well, basically it's cut up already, so yeah. So we got that in here. People do not like the smell of palm oil, so I'm not going to fry it with the peppers, so it's going to smell up the house. And I do keep mine in the freezer. As you guys can see, I cook a lot of African dishes, so there's like not much left in this big old thing. Guys, so I don't have any more red peppers, so I am going to use this habanero pepper. I'm going to use about 2, but I would not put all of the seeds in it from one of them because it's going to be too spicy. But yeah, basically I am just going to leave my timer on for about an hour and a half because I do not want my pig feet getting too soft. I do like to eat it a little chewier. Usually it takes about 2 hours, but once it settles, it's definitely going to be still kind of cooking because the pot is still going to be hot. So yeah, guys, some people ask like if you can use regular peanut butter. It's preferred to use the peanut butter that comes from the African market because it's not processed. Like the stores, in the grocery stores, is like mainly processed, but it's still the same result. It comes out tasting exactly the same as you make it. Yeah, so I just added my palm oil. It's to your preference. I try not to add too much, but yeah, basically I added about 1/4. So I got my peanut butter. So you just gotta like kind of mix it in there first, and then you can mix it all around. Make sure it gets dissolved. And you can add as much peanut butter as you like. Me, I kind of like mine very thick, and then sometimes I prefer it not too thick. So basically it is all done, guys, and I am just gonna let mine sit in the hot water, and yeah. And this is how the juice looks. It's really, really good. I'm gonna let it get thicker. So I already turned it off, turned off the timer. So now I'm gonna just turn off the stove. I had about 34 minutes left, but I am just gonna let it sit in this hot water because I don't want it to get too soft at all.
That that